Rosé's Grammys nomination sparks historical debate, K-pop soloist versus Korean solo singer. This achievement makes her the first Korean artist to be nominated for one of the Big Four as a lead artist, and the first Korean solo act to earn multiple nominations in a single year. BLACKPINK member Rosé made history with her multiple nominations for the upcoming 68th Annual GRAMMY Awards for the 2026 ceremony, but the announcement immediately triggered a heated debate online regarding who was truly the first Korean soloist to achieve the honor. Rosé secured 3 major nominations, including 2 in the coveted general field, or Big Four, categories for her collaboration track, Apt, with Bruno Mars. This achievement makes her the first Korean artist to be nominated for one of the Big Four as a lead artist, and the first Korean solo act to earn multiple nominations in a single year. The core of the debate, Rosé versus Jo Sumi. The central point of contention lies in the definition of soloist and the specific Grammy category. The claim for Rosé, the K-pop soloist record, viral accounts initially celebrated Rosé as the first Korean soloist to earn a #Grammys nomination. This record is technically correct when specified as the first K-pop soloist and the first Korean solo act nominated in a major field category. The counter-claim for Jo Sumi, the Korean solo singer record, many users immediately corrected the viral posts, pointing out that internationally renowned coloratura soprano Jo Sumi was the first Korean solo singer to be nominated and win a Grammy, which she received in 1993. Her win was for Best Opera Recording for her performance in Richard Strauss' Die Frau ohne Schatten, conducted by Sir Georg Solti. The clarification. Supporters of Rosé's record clarified that while Jo Sumi did win in 1993, she was nominated and awarded as part of an ensemble or cast for the opera recording, which falls under the classical field. Rosé, by contrast, is the first to be nominated as a solo credited artist in the general and pop music categories, which are the awards most associated with the contemporary K-pop industry. Ultimately, the consensus among industry commentators is that while Jo Sumi was the first Korean person to win a Grammy, and in a non-popular category, Rosé's nomination represents a distinct and historic first for the K-pop genre and for a Korean solo artist in the major pop general categories. The BTS context and media play accusations. The debate also reignited an older controversy surrounding the labeling of BTS's initial historic nominations beginning in 2021 for Best Pop Duo Group Performance. Netizens accused BTS's agency HYBE and fan accounts of historically using the broad term, first Korean artist, nominated for a Grammy, when the more accurate and historical term would have been the first K-pop act, or the first act nominated in a pop category. This distinction, which often overlooked the prior achievements of classical artists like Jo Sumi and sound engineers like Wang Byung-jun, who won in technical categories, led to accusations of media play, intended to maximize the historical significance of the boy group's nominations. The discourse surrounding Rosé's nomination has served to highlight the need for clear and specific historical terminology when discussing Korean achievements across the classical, popular, and technical fields at major international awards ceremonies. What nominations did Rosé 009 receive for the 68th Annual Grammy Awards? Rosé 009 received 3 nominations, including Record of the Year, Song of the Year, and Best Pop Duo Group Performance for her collaboration track, Apt, with Bruno Mars. Is Rosé 009 the first Korean artist to be nominated for a Grammy? Rosé 009 is the first Korean artist to be nominated for one of the Big Four categories as a lead artist and the first Korean solo act to earn multiple nominations in a single year. Who was the first Korean solo singer to win a Grammy? Jo Sumi was the first Korean solo singer to win a Grammy in 1993 for Best Opera Recording. What is the distinction between Rosé 009's and Jo Sumi's Grammy nominations? Rosé 009 is recognized as the first K-pop soloist nominated in the general and pop music categories, while Jo Sumi's nomination and win were in the classical field as part of an ensemble. What controversy arose regarding the terminology used for Grammy nominations? There was controversy over the use of the term, first Korean artist, versus first K-pop act, as it overlooked prior achievements of classical artists like Jo Sumi. What does the debate surrounding Rosé 009's nomination highlight? The debate highlights the need for clear and specific historical terminology when discussing Korean achievements in various fields at international awards. EJAE from K-pop Demon Hunters talks about songwriting dream collabs, including BLACKPINK's Rosé. Ajay, the singing voice of Rumi in K-pop Demon Hunters, has been on a roll. Besides writing and singing, Golden, one of the biggest hits of the year, the singer has also been dropping heartfelt shoutouts to some of the biggest names in the music world. Back in October 2025, she mentioned how much she loves BLACKPINK's Rosé, praising her ability to sing and write with emotion and confidence. EJAE also shared her wish to continue working with aespa and, someday, collaborate with BTS. A few weeks later, on November 13, 2025, the K-pop Demon Hunters diva talked about the artists she wants to write music with, and her list was stacked. Again, she gave a shout-out to Rosé and mentioned other A-list names, including Dua Lipa, Lady Gaga, and Ariana Grande. These back-to-back comments paint a clear picture. EJAE knows who inspires her and who she wants to work with to push music boundaries. Adding a golden touch to these shout-outs, both EJAE and Rosé have received multiple Grammy nominations, making them the two K-pop frontrunners at the ceremony. How many Guinness World Records BLACKPINK's Rosé have? Details explored as the K-pop idol earns two new with her 2026 Grammy nominations. BLACKPINK's Rosé is creating buzz with her nominations for next year's Grammy Awards. The K-pop idol earned 3 Grammy nominations, namely Record of the Year, Song of the Year, and Best Pop Duo Group Performance. Her collaborative track Apartment, made with Bruno Mars, landed her multiple Grammy nominations. With her nominations, BLACKPINK's Rosé also recorded 2 new Guinness World Records. She emerged as the first K-pop solo artist to get nominated in Record of the Year and Song of the Year categories. Guinness World Records officially awarded BLACKPINK's Rosé 2 new titles on November 7 for these accomplishments, bringing her total to 8. She surpassed other Korean soloists, recording 8 records to her name. The BLACKPINK member came out with her first solo album, Rosé, in December last year. Being the first pre-release track, Apartment was dropped on October 18 in collab with American sensation Bruno Mars. The album comprises of a total of 12 songs. Here's the complete tracklist of BLACKPINK's Rosé's Rosé. Rosé has been officially recognized by the National Music Publishers Association (NMPA) as a platinum songwriter for her track, Apt, which has been nominated for the Grammy Awards 3 times. In related news, the female idol is set to perform at the Grammy Museum on December 4. Rosé has been invited for special live performance, titled Spotlight Rosé, which will be taking place in Los Angeles.